Excuse me. Good evening, people. Welcome back. This is East 9 Monstrum Nox for the Nintendo Switch, playing on Switch 2. This is part 3 of our blind playthrough of this game. I did play a tiny bit off stream, just got through the current dungeon in the hope of gaining a few levels in preparation for tonight's stream, but not much happened, I guess. I did capture a couple clips. A few clips, I should say. I was playing in handheld mode, so that might explain the very low resolution, just in case any of you guys are wondering. You can tell it's very low resolution, huh? What happened to the knights?
連中なら反対方向に十分引きつけた上で巻いてやった。今頃見当違いな場所を血眼になって探しているはずだ。一人でやるとこの入り口がバレて追跡される可能性があったからな。
It's only 30 seconds at a time.
だから私たちを先に。それにしても乱暴すぎです。
ああ？手っ取り早いし面白いだろうな。子役人みたいにつまらんことをちんたらやってられるか。うだうだ言ってるとつまんで放り出すぞ、ちび猫。
ちび猫? Yeah, anyway. Yeah, before I move to the next part. Yeah, I wanted to be able to grind a few levels, but I wanted to be able to do it for this character as well, the new one, Hawk. Because if I went to grind for the others, then when you would join, you would still be lagging behind everyone else. So that didn't make much sense to me. But I also didn't want any of you guys to miss these story beats, I guess. So... Yeah, that was the end, I think. Hawk has joined your party. Hunter's Descent is his ability to glide. Descend on things from up high. That's the thing, basically. And the other characters can do it as well now. Yeah, they can share that gift. Case in point. Wow, we sure flew a long ways, huh? You say that like you've never seen a gift before in your life. This is pretty useful. Huh. Thanks, buddy. So this really will take us to the prison, right? Of course it will. Why the hell else would we be here? But maybe we should prepare. Maybe I should be calling you Scaredy Cat instead. All we gotta do is follow this down as far as it'll take us. Now, enough screwing around. Let's get going already. And that's the end of the clip. What was that? Yeah. I did beat a minor boss off stream earlier today. Now, that was docked. That was when I was back home. Figured I should capture a little clip for you guys so you don't miss out on that. Although I didn't capture the whole fight, mind you. His HP was low. There, he died. And that was that. What else did I capture? Yeah, I think they were remarking on something. And I captured a clip for you guys. Hunter Glide, he says, actually, in Japanese. Was there anything else? Yeah, that gate was closed when I first reached it. And then what?
この扉は
小休止ってどこか。
このままじゃ開きそうにないです。
何か方法があるはず
Yeah,
だ。
I did find a way around. And that was the last video clip. Okay. Let me delete these. I only meant to show you guys these things so you wouldn't miss out on it. Other than that, I played for like an hour and a half, give or take, to try to get their levels a little higher. Was aiming to get to level 20, but didn't quite have the time to do so. And now that gate that was locked before, well, it's open, so... I think we're looking at a boss fight coming up. Is that their health? Oh, yeah, there's a thing there to restore their health. May as well, I guess. Yeah. Okay, boss fight. Ooh, spiky. Somebody's watching me. And I get no privacy. Whoa.
いいぜ。
Whoops. Hey, hey, hey. Ah. Whoa, whoa, hold on. Because I'm about to die. Red cheese? Revive? Raisins? That didn't deal quite as much damage as I had hoped. And this guy's annoying. Ah! Ah! Wait, what? Oh, okay. Ooh. Almost there. There we go. Need cheese. Yeah. Well, this boss was no cheese. Wasn't expecting that to show up, and this ain't even the Grimwald. Hey there, Panda, by the way. This is the kind of stuff you've been looking into, Your Royal Majesty? That and how to break the curse. That's so, and you almost had me for a moment there. So, where exactly in the prison do you think this connects to? Guess we'll just have to find out when we get there, huh? Just make sure you don't wet yourself on the way, pussycat. I won't, I just have a bad feeling about this is all. Yeah, don't like the look of those spikes, huh? The Hawk. The Hawk Tour. That's the banner of the Hieroglyph Knights, isn't it? Which makes this place, the Hieroglyph Knights HQ. Not a bad little surprise. HQ? So, not the prison? Did you know about this? They're headquartered in the prison? Sure are. As for why an order of knights set up base in the prison, beats me. Can't blame you for finding it odd. Just about anyone would, I figure. Either way, we're here. Whether you like it or not, what say we take a stroll around? I don't think we really have the time for any casual strolls. Still, we should try to keep our heads down so we don't get caught. Should save. Yeah, I guess I can save on the first one. I wanted to keep a backup save so I could roll back to the end of the stream yesterday, just in case I pushed it a little too far and got some story elements in there that I would not be able to show you guys. Well, the knights are here. How'd you want to get past without being noticed? Ah, we beat them up, okay. Who goes there? Leave no witnesses! Monstrums! How in blazes did you get in here? Like I gotta answer to grunts like you. You're kidding! It's the Feral Hawk! And the Crimson King and White Cat to boot! The Hawk, you say? Perfect! This is our chance to avenge our fellow brethren! May the Celestial Master grant us victory! I'm sorry, just take a nap, okay? She says. I'm starting to feel like we're the bad guys here somehow. Why all of a sudden? They've been treating us that way since the start. It's mostly because of you, you know. Door appears to be locked. Here's someone sobbing. Hang on a sec. Ah, I thought it was gonna be voiced. Okay. Oh, what am I to do without it? I'm so scared. If only the professor were here to save me. Girl in the maid dress. Ah, I knew I heard someone wailing their head off. Guess it must have been this chick. An inmate? She doesn't seem like a nasty criminal to me, but... Hey, who goes there? You don't sound like any guards I remember. What are you in here for?
大丈夫か?
I couldn't even tell you if I wanted to. I was only minding my own business when they suddenly took me in for being sketchy. Even worse, they confiscated something from me more precious than my own life. They just stuffed it into that burlap sack and carried it away like it was nothing. Without it, I just... Oh, what am I to do? What is it? You don't suppose she's one of those wrongful convictions Parks mentioned? You'd better not be thinking what I think you're thinking. You should help her out. But it's a side quest. My thoughts exactly, we can't just leave her like this. All we have to do is find this precious thing of hers. Shouldn't be too far away, let's try searching around for it. Do whatever you want. But screw around too long and I'll make sure you get a nice sharp reminder in the back. Don't even joke about that, Hawk. Maid. Something that they put in a sack. Out of mind, out of sight. In here? Apparently the main story was taking me through here anyway, so... Hey, who goes there? It's the Monstrums! Squeeze me. Okay. It's the Monstrums!
死にたい奴はかかってこい。こいつら怪人だと。くそ、聞いてないぞ。
Yeah, and... They really weren't expecting us to show up in their own headquarters, huh? How did you find... what? How did you find out about that secret passage anyway, Hawk? Meh, I have my ways. Ain't here either, huh? What's he looking for? Prison key.
こいつはどっかの部屋の鍵だね。
もしかして鍵のかかった場所を探してみましょう。
Well, it's for that chick, no? Maybe yes, maybe no. This? It's a burlap sack. This must be what that maid girl was looking for. Sweet, if we destroy it now, we can forget about her and get to what we came for. Don't even think about it, even if it's just a joke. Why does Hawk always have to be like this? Prisoner's effects. Yeah, there's no other chest, is there? That was it. Excuse me, but this wouldn't happen to be yours, would it? You hand the girl in the maid dress her effects. Yes, this is it. This is the bag. Oh, thank goodness. I was starting to think I'd never get it back. I don't know who you are or where you came from, but I can't thank you enough. Why is her face concealed? What's that hiding? What is it, Eek? What, don't like what you see? You're not bad people, honest, though I guess we are dressed apart. No, it's not you, it's watch out behind you! Stay sharp, you two. The hell, these guys are... Lemurs! Lemurs. And they came out of nowhere. Damn cowards sneaking up on us like that. Thank goodness they're gone. Are any of you hurt? You three are incredible. I've never seen anything so amazing. Wait, what? Hey, what's with that mask? Where did it come from? It suits you. What was in the bag? That mask? I'm glad it didn't break. But where are my manners? You've helped me so much, yet I haven't introduced myself. Why the need for a mask? Silhouette?
大切な仮面を届けてくださった上に悪霊まで退治していただいて本当に何とお礼を言ったらいいか
What's the mask for? That's my question. As you may have guessed, I am able to see those evil spirits from earlier. Those horrible things have plagued my every waking moment all my life. I'm not sure why, but putting on this mask makes it so I can't see them anymore. In a way, this mask is the one thing that lets me live a normal life. Wow, that's a lot to take in. It's hard to believe there's someone besides us who can see the Lemures, or Lemures. No. Need to find out how they're called. Well, I doubt she's lying. Hell, she noticed something. Wait. She noticed them before they even got the drop on me. I'm guessing that mask is what got you locked up in here, though, huh? Whenever I wear it, people call me creepy or say that I'm hiding something. The Roman soldiers ended up questioning me about it, and well, I panicked. But I would have been even more of a wreck had I taken the mask off. The professor is always telling me not to be so afraid, but... What professor? Should probably help her out of here, don't you think, Adol? I wouldn't be able to forgive myself if we just left her like this, and besides, who better to protect her from the Lemures than us Monstrums, right? You reintroduce yourself before asking Silhouette if she'd like to return with you to the Monstrum's hideout at the Dandelion. The Monstrums have a hideout? I had no idea, but in that case, perhaps my luck is turning for the better for once. Please allow me to offer you my services at the bar. It's the least I can do. It's decided then. Thank you very much. Adol and his comrades, or comrades, instructed her to hide until they made their return. Mm-hmm. Leather bracelet received. You've gained a new ally, Silhouette. Alright. I'll be waiting here until everyone returns. After all, I simply have to repay you for saving me and returning my mask. Oh, I'll have to tell Professor Valen that I'm okay, too. Okay, up the stairs next. Ascend. Mitsukata. Mitsukata.
君たちは
この人は
このバルドゥークで知らない奴はいないはずだぜ。聖国騎士団の創設者にして団長シャトラール様、その人だ。さてと 早速行ってご教授願おうか。
もしかしてタカさんはこのために。
That seems to be the case. You know each other?
辻斬りの鷹、それに赤の王と白猫か。85点あげようじゃないか。ここまで侵入してくる。
Again with the scores.
怪人の対応はベルガー殿の守備隊に一任されているが、騎士団の本拠地に入り込まれては見過ごすわけにもいくまい。おっと、相手すんのは俺一人だ。
え？
何？赤の王さんよ。あんたの目的は別にこいつじゃねえんだろ？だったら引っ込んでろや。こんな面白い喧嘩を譲る気はねえ。
タカさん。
あんたも構わねえだろ。
His name is not Hawk,
仮
apparently
に
in
俺を倒
Japanese.
しちまえば、どうせ赤の王たちの番になる。いいだろう。決まりだ。聖国騎士団が団長、シャトラールがお相手つかまつる。
Yeah, I was gonna say, do I have to fight with only Hawk?
Na, なんだこれは。
そんな、まさか怪人化したタカさんが歯が立たないなんて。
40点、勝負あったようだな。神の前に祈り悔い改めたまえ。そうすればせめて祈らねえ。あんたは強いのになぜ祈る？聖国騎士だからか、それとも日曜学校で教わるからか。祈りなど、祈りなんてもんは弱者であることの証明だ。まさか君は。俺は強い。これは、終わったようだな。何？
Nani?
タカさん。
Is it Taka? His name. She keeps calling him Taka-san.
90点くれてやろう。赤の王よ、今日のところは鷹を連れて立ち去るがいい。容赦も迷いもない凄まじい剣だった。だが愛がない。鷹よ、君の力はこのグリアのために生かすべきだ。いずれ君の力が必要になる時が来るかもしれない。
Who are you really? What do you mean by that? Who are you really?
一介の聖国騎士だよ。また会おう、赤の王よ。
タカさんの怪人化が。
I think they look similar, no? Are they brothers? I wouldn't be surprised if they're actually brothers. Credo Ablinger. That was the name on his identification card. Nah, the other guy's name is not Ablinger, is he? Is it? Confirmed that he is no doubt a member of the Hieroglyph Knights. You think Chetlard knew the whole time? Well, yeah. There was a monstrum under his nose all along. Hard to say. I can only guess what kind of secrets the Master and Commander is keeping. Anyway, judging by that ruckus he started in the main square, this one's a loose cannon. From how you describe him, he shares some similarities to the legendary Berserkers. In ancient times, there were divine warriors who raced the battlefield in a frenzied rage. It was definitely scarier this time than I'd ever seen him before, but fought with his entire spirit. It was like if he was fighting an inner battle. And the first one is more fitting. You're right, and there was something else I noticed. It was only for a brief moment, but he looked a bit sad somehow. There's more to him than meets the eye. You should ask him about it. You might be right about that. I don't think a knight like him would be very happy about us talking about him like this. Why don't you try asking around the Hieroglyph Church instead? You got a point there, Parks. The knights and the church go way back. There could be someone there who might be able to tell us something about him. Okay, there's a cathedral in the central district. That's the Hieroglyph Church. Why don't we go there now, Adol? Yeah, see, I can't double jump in here. And I can't run up the walls either. Who's that? What book should I borrow today? Hello there, welcome to Balduc Cathedral. We are delighted to host our devoted worshippers today as always. Mass is held both in the morning and the evening. Everyone is welcome. Furthermore, we are accepting alms from all our charitable worshippers. Oh, I bet you do. We accept many forms of alms. Anything helps, especially any surplus food items you may have. You need anything other than food? Our worshippers show their support in many ways, however we cannot in good faith accept anything more from travelers. While we welcome any kind of food, we will only accept each type once. Please only donate what you have to spare, nothing more. Sure, why not? You don't have anything to donate? Oh, really? Excuse me. Yes, how may I be of service? You and Krisha ask her about Credo. Ah yes, Credo Ablinger. There was an orphan by that name, though I wasn't at the orphanage myself, so I can't say whether he became a knight. The orphanage? Where is the orphanage? It used to be on the outskirts of the city. It was operated by the church, but they tore it down years ago, so you won't find anything there now. I see. Are there any people here who might have been there before that happened? Father Ralph was the one who oversaw the orphanage at the time. What kind of person is he? Well, it's more important to know where he is. Since the orphanage was closed, he's resided here at the cathedral. Would you like to meet him? Oh yes, please. I will arrange for someone to escort you. This way, please. I will bring Father Ralph. Please wait here. We'll wait. Thank you very much. So Credo was an orphan. We have more in common than I thought. It explains a lot. You really think so? I wonder how it was like growing up. Look at this painting, Adol. It's beautiful. That sister looks kind. She doesn't look like the same sister we met earlier. Pardon my intrusion. I am Ralph, a father of the Hieroglyph Church. A pleasure to meet you. You must be Credo's... Nice to meet you. Friends in the manner of speaking. I am both relieved and surprised that Credo is friends now. Speaking of, how has he been recently? We've not spoken since he joined the Knights. You and Krisha ask about Credo while dodging the topic of Monstrums. I remember like it was yesterday. You see that painting there? We were just talking about it. It's very beautiful. You can tell how much the artist cared about that sister. It's Credo that painted it? Yeah. I knew it. What? I was convinced it had to have been a professional artist. The arts, academics, athletics. He was considered a prodigy in many fields when he was a young boy. All it took was a few moments before he could master a skill, a gifted child indeed. That explains his strength. I knew he wasn't a complete idiot. His plan at the chapter house seemed reckless, but it was actually pretty smart. However, despite being so gifted, he lacked one thing the other children all possessed. What was that? The joy of accomplishment, a sense of growth and self-betterment. Such talent can often drive someone into misery and desolate solitude. Credo was deeply admired as a hero by the other children at the orphanage, but when he felt how different he was, the distance between them only grew. I often found him alone, dispassionately reading books he had no interest in. There was but one sister he confided in enough to confess his thoughts to. Then she must be the one in the painting. Yeah, her name was Sister Lisa. Scriptures say that working hard and improving is a reward in and of itself. It's also written that personal fulfillment is the meaning of life. If this is true, then does that mean that my life has no meaning? Even the wisdom of an adult couldn't answer his profound question. Excuse me. Instead of simply telling him what he wanted to hear, Sister Lisa listened. That in itself helped bring stability to his life. But then she passed away from an illness or something. And his heart hardened. Dunno, just If you don't mind me asking, where is Sister Lisa now? She passed away. Oh no. There was a son of a noble family who fostered a deep contempt for Credo. The boy provoked Credo into a quarrel by making a mockery of the orphanage. Suffice to say, the boy did not emerge from the squabble uninjured. Days later, the orphanage was raided by unidentifiable bandits. Credo rushed to the scene, blade in hand, and struck one of them down. It was the first time he killed someone, but another bandit had witnessed this. In retaliation, he in turn killed the one shielding the children, Sister Lisa. It was discovered that the noble family were the ones who hired the bandits. I believe Master Chetillard facilitated the trial in this incident. He did? He seized the noble family's land and assets, then banished them. It was that very incident that spurred the Hieroglyph Knights into greater control. Credo then continued on his path to destruction, challenging strangers to fights. So that's what happened. But why did he join the Hieroglyph Knights then? He simply had nowhere else to go. The Knights offered him a position, I believe. But I'm afraid I don't know the details.
Oi, oi, oi.
What's all this about?
久しぶりに寄ってみりゃつまらねえ話が聞こえてくるな。
クレド様。
クレドか。
Credo? Credo. That's what he's called him.
こいつはまだ飾ってあるのか。
クレドさんが描いた絵ですよね。さっきとても素敵だって。
クレド。なんだ
なんだ親父。
あの絵を見てしみったれた思い出話でも始めると思ったか。
Wasn't that important to you?
暇つぶしに書いた落書きだ。それより監獄に今度こそシャトラールは俺がやる。そして呪いを解いたら次はてめえとアプリリスの番だ。
I remember that.
あ、お？思ったより物分かりがいいじゃねえか。そいつを伝えに来ただけだ。それじゃあな。
Yeah, but he's not leaving the party, I guess. Sorry to have caused you trouble. It's better if I don't answer that question.
どうやら私の知らない事情がいろいろとあるようですね。無責任な言い方になってしまうかもしれませんが、あなたたちのような仲間がいると知ってリサがいなくなってからはずっと一人だったはずですから、すみませんがクレドのこと
いろいろびっくりしました。孤児院の事件前はあそこまで激しい人じゃなかったそうですけど、シャトラールさんにこだわるのも事件と関係があるんでしょうか。
That seems to be the case. I can't say for sure.
そうだな。
そうですよね。でもいつか話してもらえるといいな。
That's a JRPG. Yeah, he will.
一緒にやっていく仲間なんですから。
For a while. Alarms, bells ring in the distance.
何があった？詳しいことは分からんが、怪人どもが侵入したそうだ。ちょうど騎士団本部のあるあたりだ。おそらく地下から侵入されたんだろう。化け物がうろつく地下をどうやって突破してきたんだ？ついこの前も同僚のハインツが。ああ、地下に迷い込んでそのまま行方不明という話だったか。だがたどり着いた先が騎士団の本部とは、奴らも悪運が尽きたな。あそこにはちょうどシャトラール団長がいらっしゃる。万一はないと思うが、念のために我々も守備を固めるぞ。
Yeah.
分かった。
Something seems to be happening in the prison. Is that the real Adol or not? I can't tell. This could be the perfect opportunity. You can't be stuck in a cell while adventure awaits. Are there two of them now? You retrieve the wire you found earlier from under your pillow. Pick the lock. Now to scope the building out and assess the situation before the next patrol. Hold to dash, move, talk, examine, jump, move the camera. But they're more or less the same controls, aren't they? Except I can't fight. There's a sturdy lock on this door. It doesn't seem like it will budge. Shall I have something to eat? This must be one of the guardsmen's swords. It seems to have rusted considerably. They decide to take it just to be safe. Sword. Adol equipped the rusted sword. Okay. Lock on target. Huh? Level 10. Only corpses manage to get out from here. Abandon all hopes and dreams, ye who know what's good for you. Yeah, abandon all hope, ye who enter. More or less. He found a single sheet of paper mixed in with everything else. The inmate in question is under heavy suspicion of agitation, mental instability, and crimes of the highest order. I hereby request that both the words and actions of this inmate remain unheeded. Kinda wish the examine option would be A and not Y. Yeah, no, examine will always be the same thing as talk, I guess, and maybe I can put the A button as a secondary one to do the same thing with it. We tried searching the shelves for anything of use. Because every time I press Y to examine something and then I go through text boxes, I end up activating or turning off the auto dialogue thing. And well, that's not good. Unless I can remove that from the Y button, but no. Doesn't seem like, Toggle auto text. Ah, okay, there it is. Or maybe I'll add it to R. Yeah, so that if I still press Y instead of A, like once in the blue moon, at the very least. Yeah, the A button wasn't used for anything else. Was it? No. Guess not. Well, it's just as well, I guess. Someone is coming right this way. You don't have enough time to hide. Well, well, what do we have here? A crafty little rat who's fled his cage. But unfortunately, your little prison escapade ends here. You just won yourself a one-way ticket to solitary, but you can't wait, can ya? Yare daze. I was just getting some fresh air. Prison's pretty huge. I got lost. Hey, bigger than you imagined, isn't it? But you know you're pretty calm for an inmate who just got busted. How amusing. Fine, I'll let you off easy this time. Go on, stroll wherever you please. What about your duties? Prisoner with a sense of responsibility. Now I've seen it all. Thanks, I needed a good laugh. Any normal guy would have clicked his heels and made a break for it by now. Of course, I'd have gladly just captured him there and increased in sentence. But you're not just any normal inmate. I like you, redhead, so tell you what, I really will let you off. For now. We'll chat again, next time we meet. I trust you'll be just as amusing then. What the heck is this guy doing? You can sense the guard moving farther and farther away. It seems he really does intend to let you go. His words still leave you unsettled, but you need to hurry on ahead. Squeeze me. Right. Have to keep going? Balduc's cityscape sprawls below. They must be holding you in some sort of prison tower. The glow of lights brightens the night sky. Is there a festival of some kind going on?
珍しい場所でお会いするものだ。
ありえぬな。あなたこそつい先ほどまで怪人とやらの相手をしていたはず。
It's Shatlar and someone
慌て
else.
て戻る用事でもあったか？聖国騎士団団長シャトラール。
Oh yeah, she's the chick that was interrogating the other adult.
監獄尋問官殿。いや、ロームン帝国奇跡調査官イングリド殿。
Ingrid called her.
その不本意な肩書きで呼ぶのはやめてもらおう。しかしそれを知っているなら私の行動を咎めることが何を意味するか。
咎めるなどとんでも、ただベルガー殿を介さずに動く理由が何かと。
Yeah, notice this. It's mysterious woman. Then in English he says, despite how it may appear, I do have business here, interrogator, or should I say, the paranormal investigator of the Roman Empire. And then it skips to Ingrid as her name. He calls her Ingrid in Japanese, so it makes sense there, but her name is revealed there, despite the fact that in the English dialogue, the name is not even mentioned. That's weird. They should have thought of that. It's nice wanting to change what he is saying so that it sounds a little better, I guess, but... don't call me that, but if you are aware of my title, then you should be aware of the consequences of questioning my actions. That was not my intention. I was merely curious as to the reason why you acted without Belger's approval.
もともと私には許可など必要ないはずだ。単刀直入に問おう。アドル・クリスティンはどこだ？
なるほど、彼を探しているのか。だが赤毛の彼なら脱獄後は行方不明だと伝えたはず。
It's
我
him!
々の手落ちもあったゆえに申し訳なく思っている。
なるほど。わかった。今日のところはこれで引き上げるとしよう。もし彼の手がかりがあったら私に連絡をいただきたい。不本意な任務だが手を抜くわけにはいかない。
ああ、約束しよう。
It's nearly time for the rounds. You should return to your cell. You find your way back by retracing your steps. Chapter 3, The Feral Hog's Fury, End. I wonder how many chapters there are in this game. I'm already level 20. I guess I've already made quite some progress. East 9, how many chapters? 9 chapters in its main story. Okay, so they say here, well, it's not a big spoiler, but the game is structured with the first half focused on introducing and developing the Monstrums, with the latter half dedicated to unraveling the mysteries of Balduc. Yeah, makes sense. That's already 2 of them, I guess, and the Crimson King is 1 as well. That leaves Doll, the Raging Bull, and Renegade. And Aprilis, I guess, but she's the leader. Don't know if she'll be playable at any point. Artisan Lane, if my memory serves, it's in the northwestern part of town. There is a plethora of wonderful shops, each with its own rich history and culture. From daily necessities to specialty crafts and antiques, all kinds of shopping can be done there. Did something happen there? I've only just heard by word of mouth, but there has been a chain of serial burglaries. That's not all, though. Culprits are said to be none other than the Monstrums. If you will excuse me. Yellow battery. Indeed. That's not all, though. The culprits are said to be none other than the Monstrums. What? I don't want to point any fingers, but... It wasn't me! I don't think any of us would do something to draw that much attention. Credo, was it you? I mean, it really wasn't me. I'm only here for that free drink I was promised. Only a coward would sneak around like that. If it were me, I'd do it in broad daylight. Yeah, so that can't be you. That rules you out indeed. Several of the Artisan Lane shops have already fallen victim to these thefts. Most recently was the Raindale's antique shop. It was broken into just last night. Mr. and Mrs. Raindale. I think that might be Dutch. So that would be pronounced Raindal. You know them, Krisha? They're the kind elderly couple who run that lovely antique shop. The Pendleton Company has been doing business with them for many years now. Stealing from an old mom and pop shop. Now that's the lowest of the low. You've all become icons of sorts recently. There's bound to be those who seek your public image for their own gain. I don't care what people think of us. This kind of stuff happens all the time. Anyway, it's not my problem. Talk to me if you need some actual fighting done. Hey! At least he heard us out. He'll come around. Oh, I just want to tuck him into bed and shoo all his little worries away. Oh, I bet you do. Isn't that right, my adorable Trisha? Huh? Why is he asking her? Think you're asking the wrong person. Regardless, I advise that we settle this incident before it worsens. When you have a moment, could you go to Artisan Lane to investigate at all? I bet there's a barrier. And I'll have to fight some monsters and get rid of the barrier. What is it? You want to come? Yes, I would. Thank you very much. I know the couple at the antique shop. I thought I might see if they were okay. And well, I can help you dispel the barrier too. Well, that settles that. What did I tell you there would be a barrier? It's like paper music or whatever you call it. It's like all laid down and it loops. It's a gameplay loop. There would be barriers to break with each new chapter, I guess. Wouldn't it be nice if all the Monstrums were this willing to work together? Yes, I have no doubt you two will succeed. Agreed, though there's still much to do. The doll search. So the doll is the next one then, huh? Okay, so yeah, I seem to recall that the Raging Bull's hair was pink. But as we've seen, the Hawk is blonde. And he's actually, well, what is it? Purple, I guess, when he is himself. So I guess the hair color changes. But I'm pretty sure that's the Raging Bull. She's got the same rack and the same mole right under her eye here. Hey, Adol, you free right now? Someone new has joined the crew, and they want to have a word with you. Why don't you say hi before heading out? Oh yeah, that masked lady? Adol, what can I do for you? Did you receive my message? No. I hadn't intended for you to learn of this, but recently I've heard word of an innocent detainee held captive in the prison. I was going to request this of Doggy and the others, but it's quite the momentous task. I realized it would take the Monstrums and your powers for this to be successful. Would you consider my proposal? Only if you are able to, of course. I'm more than happy to help you. Yeah, I have to say, this whole game taking place in the city, that's quite unique for the franchise. Okay, 8 was on a deserted island. But for all intents and purposes, a lot of RPGs also can take place sometimes on one island that combines all sorts of different environments. But here it's very much the city, what's underground, sewers, ruins, then the city, then underground, ruins. A bit repetitive perhaps, but I don't know, it's a change, I suppose. More than happy to help you. Thank you, Adol, truly. If the information I have is accurate, then this individual is not your average citizen. To start, she's merely a young girl. A little girl in the prison? Why was she arrested, if she's a little girl? Reasons have been several. Still, there is no justification for placing a girl as young as her in prison. My information places her cell on the top floor of the central wing. It's not going to be easy getting there. But we do have access to the prison through that underground passage from 2 chapters ago, no? Yeah, anyway, where did you get that info? You monstrums have your tricks and I have mine too. We're all outlaws, remember? The central wing is one of the most secure sectors due to the warden's office being there. It would be best to prepare by selecting an optimal infiltration plan before entering. Yeah, I gotta say, I focused on gaining a few extra levels, but I did not do much to explore the town, as it were. There was one landmark that I found in the last dungeon, though. The great waterfall of the moat of the castle, or something. The moat of the prison, sorry. I'll need more information about the prison. I need the guards' patrol routes. Good thinking, Adol. That is precisely what you need to reach the central ring. Also keep in mind that the comprehensive layout of the prison is a well-kept secret. Even the guards are kept in ignorance of the sectors outside their own. It could be a precaution to discourage bribing of guards. I just remembered, there's a black market dealer who operates in the central district. Yeah, I met him. Tried to rip me off a couple times already. I hear he possesses very rare items that you can't acquire through normal means. There's a sliver of a chance that he might have information about the prison's layout. Even if he doesn't, he might have clues as to where you can find such information. Things he's heard from his esteemed clientele. No? Prishai and I will look for him. Brilliant, that girl has connections that are indispensable at times like these. This is a difficult yet crucial task, Adol. I certainly hope they don't expire the quests I don't do immediately. Because I've been pushing the story forward, but that thing, yeah, I did get a few Hornville wings fighting these birds in that last dungeon. And thick hides as well. Look at how many I have. I have plenty. More in this ka? I should probably check to see if I can't buy a better sword before I go wasting my resources to improve this one. It said something about talking to the new recruit, but... Ah, her, yeah. Ah, Adol, perfect timing. There's someone I want you to meet. Ah, yeah, the professor she talked about earlier, huh? This is my employer, the man I owe my life to, Professor Valin. No, he's not. You're my employee now. Nice mustache, man. Indeed, I am an anthropologist, a pleasure, I should think. Silhouette here tells me she wishes to work here to aid the monstrums. But I do not see said monstrums anywhere. I'd hoped to shadow them this week and observe them for my research. And perhaps I could extract a flesh sample. That may be a tad excessive. Professor. If only I could just get my hands on the secrets of the monstrums. Then I could devise a way to become a monstrum myself. With that power, I could observe the realm of the evil spirits with my own eyes. Trust me, you don't want to. What a thrilling notion. Professor! I'm sorry, Adol, I didn't mean to cause more trouble for you all. I initially thought Professor Valen could be helpful to you, but seeing how he is now, for your sake, we'd better not tell him about the Monstrums. Ah, and there's one more thing I wanted to tell you. I spoke to Shantae about this too. I'm going to be the Dandelion's official errand runner. This includes any supplies the bar needs too. If you ever think of anything you need, I'll take care of it for you. You're going out in public with that mask? Are you sure about this? You're a fugitive.
大丈夫か
That's true, but I think I'll be okay. Besides, I don't think anybody remembers who I was, or that I was a prisoner anyway. Even Parks said it was unlikely that I'd be imprisoned again. I don't know, maybe I'm just naive. But I understand the cause for concern. It's risky to be lingering in public for too long. I'll only go to the shops where I need to go and I'll come straight back. I'll do my very best to keep out of sight. Just let me know what you need and I'll get it. Oh, it would also be helpful if you tell me about any new shops you find. Does she do it for free? I guess I have to verify this, because if she takes her own commission on anything she brings back for me, then that's probably an expensive proposal. But yeah, I think I'll buy a lightsaber. 気をつけて. Yeah, it seems like these are definitely collectibles because the map of the town does keep track of how many petals you have found in each district, so... Crucial for completion, whatever they're for. See how I can glide now. Korewa. Yeah, there's more here. Yarimashita. Oh yeah, Hawk is not in the party right now.
そういえば、あの闇取引人さんに会ってみるんですよね。うまくいけばいいんですけど。
Yep, armory.
Yo,
it's the same price.
ワクワクするな。
毎度あり。
ありがとうございます。
Midori!
毎度あり。
ぴったりだ。
よし、これだな。
I think Midori, that means something like thank you for your patronage or something like
ま
that.
だなんかあんのか。
It's a thank you that merchants or shopkeepers typically say. I've also heard Maido in short. Midori! Actually, let's look it up. That's made me curious. No, not Midori. Low battery, yeah, I know. Well. Or maybe I hear it wrong. Greeting shopkeepers say when you leave, or something like that. In Japanese. No, not arigatou gozaimashita. Not this one. Not gochiso shama deshita. No, that's not the one. That's for thank you for the meal, yeah. Otsukare-sama deshita. Yeah, that's thank you for your hard work. Otsukare-sama deshita. Nah, I forgot. Anyway, never mind. Let's keep playing, shall we? Got a new skill? Oh yeah, Vermilion Scythe. Instill despair into surrounding foes with a whirling crimson scythe. Oh, I don't know. It costs a lot to use. But that seems good to get rid of some enemies around you or something. If you get overwhelmed. What was I thinking? Ah, yeah. True. Well, it was the shops that I was looking to visit in priority, but... I should get back to the inn, see if I can't upgrade that new stuff I just got. Oh, more petals, by the way. Get this. Where's my place in all this? Oh, back there? Wasn't it? Yeah, there is it. There it is. Yeah. Excuse me.
はい。何でも申し付けてくださいね。他にも要件があれば何でも申し付けてくださいね。腕の見せ所ですね。腕の見せ所ですね。任せてください。腕の見せ所ですね。他にも要件があれば今日も
It's only the weapons you can enhance?
他にも要件があれば言ってくださいね。今日もガンガン働きますよ。
And then I guess he can't craft any other sacramentals. You can only have one equipped. Well, I never idle somewhere to heal, so I guess it's better to have the other one equipped, the one that's actually gonna be of use to me. Cartography reports. Oh, petal.
Yes, get that.
But look at I was at 0 not that long ago, and now I'm already at 5 out of 6. But there are graffiti as well to find, I see. Where could that remaining petal be? Okay, I'm still in the same district. There's a chest. Yeah, but it's guarded. It's guarded though, so probably won't be able to get there, huh? Hieroglyph commandery. Don't say. Oh, can I get that chest or not? What the? A Monstrum! A guard has spotted you. Well, I've been above that gate already, haven't I? Yeah, pretty sure I did actually. Yeah, I did. Agricultural district. Ah, but I don't want to go there. I want to stay in the main gates area. There we go. I'm looking for that one petal I'm missing. There was one here, but I already got it. Looking down below. See if I can't find anything. What's that she says? Yarichata, what? What's that about? Yararichata. Well, I can't see it. Unless it's possible that you can't get all of them on your first visit anyway. How likely is that? That maybe some of them only pop up in the environment after you've already seen certain story segments or something like that. The black market guy, I think he's in an alleyway over there. Not this one. A bit further, I guess. Or was it this one? Wasn't it that guy that was here before? Explore the town of Baldic. Ah, all those green things, I guess. Okay, side quest. Talk to Perry. Perry's pub. What if it isn't my favorite little darlings working hard, I take it? Hi, Shantae. Oh, and you too, Mr. Roscoff. Oh, this is your first time meeting, isn't it, Adol, my dear? Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Roscoff. He's the owner here at Le Bistrot Blanc. Hello there, pleasure to make your acquaintance. Mr. Roscoff here is a business neighbor of Pendleton's. We often have him cater for us. Are you already familiar with him too, Shante? Oh, I've known him for quite a while. He and I are fellow culinary artistes, after all. We get together for a little advice session every now and then, just like this. An advice session? Something the matter, Mr. Roscoff? Well, yes, as it so happens, I was thinking of expanding our menu in the near future. Namely by bringing back a local specialty from the previous owner's management. Unfortunately, we're having a rather rough time figuring out where to start. A local specialty? Now that you mention it, I think I remember eating that dish when I was little. I assumed ownership here upon introduction of a local eatery after the war 8 years ago. As such, I've never had the dish myself, but the townsfolk consider it quite a delicacy. Sadly, however, all but mere fragments of the recipe have been lost to the ravages of war. And the previous owner took any remaining clues with him when he passed a few years back. As much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I'm at a loss with this. If only we knew what ingredients were used, then we might be able to recreate it. Perhaps it would be more constructive to think of a new menu item entirely. Mr. Roscoff could really use our help, what do you think? We may as well lend a hand. Well, aren't you a sweetheart? I couldn't ask for anything more. Are you sure it's not any trouble? I've got to try that dish myself. Well, okay. Ooh, now I see. Trying to get yourself a little local flavor, aren't you? Naturally, I'd be willing to compensate your efforts with a good meal. It's the least I can do in return for your assistance. It's a deal then. As for where we can start, there have to be people around who remember the dish to some extent. If we find them and ask, we might be able to figure out what the ingredients are. Oh, now there's an idea. I can say with some certainty that the dish incorporates both seafood and vegetables. Perhaps you could ask someone with a great deal of knowledge about either. That would make our best bets the main square market and agricultural district. Right, and even though I can only vaguely recall that dish myself, it does mean there's a chance that Carla remembers it too, more than I do at least. Let's start asking around, Adol. Well, without necessarily committing to that quest at the moment. One in the bouillon. Yeah, I see what they were getting at. Yeah, it's like 1 in a million, if that makes sense. It's not pronounced the same, though. Well, you do need to make those Nox points, so... Oh, welcome, welcome. Here to buy some fresh produce? We sell our crops wholesale to stores all around. You won't find them juicier than this. Maybe she would know. Let's ask her after her pitch dies down. You ask whether Susie knows anything about the bistro's specialty from years ago. Oh, you mean Le Bistrot Blanc. I was actually the old owner's routine supplier at the time. Really? Then in that case... Yes, I do have an idea what sort of vegetables went into that dish. I can distinctly remember artichokes sticking out among the bunch, though. Artichokes? You mean those edible thistle buds, right? They're pretty commonly distributed throughout Glia, last I remember. Well, I can't speak for anywhere else, but we do eat them quite a lot here. They've got just the faintest tinge of sweetness, perfect for steaming. And they are plenty nutritious to boot. The previous owner practically sang their praises. Wow, I can see why. I don't mind though. Could you tell us about the other vegetables used in that dish? Oh, of course. Now let me see. Specialty vegetable info acquired. Bathhouse debauchery? Okay. Oh. Never mind. Hmm? What's that? There's a quest marker in here? Ah, yeah, her. Oh, it's you all. Is something the matter? Well, actually, there's something we wanted to ask you, Carla. You asked Carla if she knows anything about the bistro's long-lost specialty. I see, so you're planning to recreate that dish then? You hope so, anyway. We were thinking you might remember it better than I can. I was pretty young at the time myself, so I only have the vaguest recollection. But I do remember one thing, the broth. It was warm, soothing, like an herbal soup. Herbal soup, huh? It was the most delicious part, rich with all sorts of simmered spices and fish. You were so small back then, but you'd always make room to ask for extra helpings of soup. Did I really? It sounds familiar. Calling it herbal does sound a little unappetizing, but if even us kids liked it, one sip of that soup could draw in just about anyone, no matter what their taste. You know, I think I actually have the recipe written down in my room somewhere. Wait, you do? Well, you had this awful cold a long time ago, so I asked the owner how to make it. Ah, the memories. He was such a kind old man, and wonderful with kids at that. Well, yeah, I remember that too, definitely. Shouldn't take long to dig it up. Do you mind waiting for a bit? Not at all, thanks, Carla. I have to say, now, these days, when I sometimes try to taste again stuff that I haven't had in like 20 years, stuff just doesn't taste the same anymore, I don't know. I've been trying some root beer that we used to have when I was little, and I don't know, it tastes watered down or something, or maybe it's because my taste buds are starting to go that I can't taste it properly anymore, but let's just say I wasn't impressed. Specialty broth recipe received. It wasn't bad or anything, but it was not all that I had hoped it would be. Didn't quite manage to measure up to the memories. Or maybe it was never all that good to begin with, I don't know. I know the game is loading from the original cartridge, but I still think that they are relatively okay. But what do you think about fishing out by the river mouth? At this time of year, we might be able to catch the fish on their way from Esteria. Talk to Philippe. You have some business with me? A fisherman would probably know, right? We were just wondering something. You asked whether Philippe knows anything about the bistro specialty from years ago. You mean Le Bistro Blanc, right? I know the dish you're asking for. Really? What was it called? Can't exactly recall, but I do remember having it back when I lived in the Noble district. It blew my low expectations of commoner food straight out of the damn water. The juiciest white fish, the firmest clams, the tenderest shrimp, that dish had it all. I always loved fish, now my days are spent reeking of it. Fate's a cruel one, I tell you. So sorry to hear that. Still, it's whetting my appetite just hearing about it. A dish with that much seafood in it must have been worth every last bite. I was especially considering how easy fresh fish comes by thanks to this canal. And that's not even counting imports. There's a reason Baldock has so many seafood dishes. Our custom of eating fish on the Hieroglyph Faith Day of fasting doesn't hurt either. This really brings me back what I wouldn't give to have another taste. It really was a Baldockian specialty through and through. Could we maybe ask you to tell us more about the specific seafood used in that dish? Well, let me think. If memory serves, the particular whitefish they used was... And then he goes on to explain. And it's time to report. White asparagus. Light armor. Special craftable equipment that boosts critical and evasion rate. I'm registering these shops while I can. Kachi kachi. Yeah, that's what she said. That way my assistant at the end should have all of these things for sale there too. What was that? Presents. Purchase presents from shops to gift to your party members and collaborators at the Dandelion. Giving a present might trigger a special event. Check affinity levels in the People tab of the journal. Irashai! Oh, could it be? Have you come forth to defend our fair city's greatest bastion of rest and repose? Maybe. Now that I think of it, you sent a request into the Dandelion, right? Something about a, perverse individual at the bath, right? That's exactly right. I've been coming to these baths ever since the very day they were built, you see. Where else can one sweat off the day's work chatting up strangers in the glorious buff? Such a sanctuary as this must be protected from those who would debase it at any cost. Can I count on you youngsters to lend me your aid? Tell us everything you know. Right, it must be pretty major if it has you this upset. Who exactly is this perverse individual anyway? Why, none other than a peeping Tom, of course. Some lecherous degenerate has been leering at the poor defenseless maidens in our bath. Consequently, the number of women willing to visit has started to plummet. That's terrible. People should feel comfortable relaxing there. It's exactly what I'm saying. A situation like this is grave beyond grave. But the staff is having trouble addressing the matter. I'd planned to pitch in myself, but I figured the most these old bones could do is find someone younger instead. Is this staff sanctioned? Of course it is. They want this settled as much as me. And might I add, we are very well acquainted. Now then, I'd like for you to conduct a little investigation of sorts. The right hand building houses the bath separated between male and female. Every window was made from frosted glass to prevent such calamities as this, but that doesn't mean there can't be a hole or opening somewhere. Your task is to find that very opening. It's cleaning hours now, so you needn't fear inadvertently sneaking any vulgar glances. Okay, got it. All we have to do is look for any spots a peeping Tom might use. I knew you young'uns would be up to the task. I'll be counting on you. Yare, yare. The pane is made entirely of frosted glass, no worry of getting peeped on from there. Okay, or this one. But I guess it's at the women's bath that there should be a problem, no? The lattice on this window seems kinda loose. Let me take a closer look. Krisha examines the window to the women's bath for you. The window's lattice appears to be loose. Removing it reveals a small peephole. Oh no, this is awful. You can see everything through here. Thank goodness they're only cleaning right now, but anyway, we found it. You can't see the spot from the courtyard at all. It's the perfect place to sneak a peek. You'd see the shadow of the person at the window though, even though the glass is frosted, right? Is the hole man-made though? Well, now that you mention it, it does look more like it formed out of wear and tear rather than on purpose. Nah, never mind. But if that's the case, then what? Oh, time to swap shifts already? Yeah, I'll take it from here. By the way, you hear the new orders from the warden yet? About the new patrol route, right? Could you run it by me again? That scared me. The spot is right behind a garrison post. It's a blind spot, sure, but it's still close enough to hear the soldiers. No way someone would try to peek in from here of all places. Anyway, let's get out of here before someone catches us. Well, do I still need to examine all of them? Wait, this is the men's bath. I don't think it has anything to do with the peeping Tom. Or, well, not this one at least. But do you need to check the chimneys as well? It's a chimney. You try peering down it, but it doesn't seem like it would be very useful for peeping. This chimney doesn't directly connect to the bath. It would be pretty much impossible to get a good glimpse of anything from here. Yeah, well, it's marked on the map, so I guess I have to check it all the same. All of them. Okay. There's a chest over there. Can I get it? Or is it the one guarded? Yeah. No, I can't get this one yet. Well, let's try to complete all of those quests. Oh yeah, that's the guy I had to talk to. What, you need something from me? We've got a request for you. Do you now? You ask Maxim as discreetly as you can for intel about the prison's infrastructure. Infrastructure? For Baldic Prison, no less. I guess that's asking for too much after all, isn't it? Actually, it's not. Cough up 500 gold and I'll get you what you need. Really? That's surprisingly cheap, actually. I've had my eye on that prison for a while now. But there's one more condition before we close this deal. There's these flyers someone's been posting all over town lately. I want you to get me their newest one. It hasn't even made its way around yet. What kind of flyers are they? One's full of gossip and hearsay. Truth mixed with falsehoods. They're tabloids, simply put. Either way, they're still in demand. Think of it as a necessary expense for gathering intel. The bulletin boards around town are probably your best bet for getting your hands on one. We'll get it for you. You know where to find me once you do. Payment up front, or no deal. That Da-na-na-na. There's a woman posting a flyer on the bulletin board. Huh? You guys need something? Oh, I get it. Looking to get a first look at my new scoop, are you? Here you are, loyal readers. Mary thrusts a flyer at you. Mary's tabloid received. Monstrum's to blame for serial thefts. When will they strike the prison next? Hehe, those Monstrums really are a gold mine of intrigue, aren't they? See, I've made it my mission in life to bring truth like these to the eyes of the people. Keen-eyed individuals like myself are a rare breed. It's up to us to enlighten the masses. But despite all my hard work, the soldiers and citizens keep brushing it off as gossip. It is gossip. Unbelievable, right? I mean, huh? Speak of the devils, always on me with the whole stop posting on private property bit. Well, they're right, you should not. I'd better duck out while I can. See you next time, loyal readers.
怪文書多分これのことですよね。あとはお金を用意しないと。
Well, how much okane does he want? Strike a deal. Information on the prison. Relinquish 500 gold and Mary's tabloid to submit an official request. Request intel on the prison. You hand over the flyer and 500 gold, officially striking a deal with Maxim. Payment received. I accept the request. So, how exactly are you going to get the info? Hoot hoot. An owl? Got a job for you, Arthur. What a smart bird.
すごいな。
Much smarter than foolish humans, that's to be sure. He wanted info on the prison's infrastructure, in other words, its layout and security. Whether I can procure that intel is up to our men on the inside, only time will tell. Here it is, the chance you've been waiting for, a deal too sweet to resist. All you gotta do is take on this job. The client's looking for intel on the prison's layout and patrol routes. Who's the information for? This isn't very guardsman-like of you. Got to make ends meet. Don't you act all wide-eyed and innocent with me, redhead. I wouldn't even be up here if I believed in any of those bullshit rules of theirs. I don't know much about any sectors I don't oversee, but I wager a master escape artist like you might be able to fill in the blanks. You've got nothing but time, redhead? Go for it, we'll make amends, you and me. You don't say. You have a feeling that you're getting mixed up in something else here. Still, this may be a prime opportunity to gather intel on the prison. Yeah, suppose so. Damn, I feel hot. Then I turn on the fan and then I start feeling cold. Yeah, I can't double jump. Hmm? Oh yeah, graffiti. Hmm? Oh. There seems to be a list of those previously imprisoned. The name Adol is nowhere to be seen, however. The last entry has been blacked out. Could this one be yours? Yeah, I see. This is the place I could see from up there, huh? Can you exit that way? Stairs continue to descend from here. You may be able to find a way out of this tower if you keep heading down. Oh, maybe I should save, actually. Feeling quite drained, if I'm honest. I do want to keep playing, though. There seems to be some sort of mechanism to open the gates. Flip it. Seems you've exited the tower entirely. You should still have plenty of time to investigate ahead for now. Oh, I can't go that way. What can I do? What's this? It's rusted considerably. It doesn't seem like it will budge. North wing, 5th floor. Among the jumble of scrolls is one that looks like a map of some sort. Prison floor plan. It's a rough floor plan of the prison. This will surely come in handy when making your way around the facility. Hey, wait, what? I went back to my cell? Ah, yeah, there we go. That was a peculiar sound. It seems to be coming from that room. Bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Well, never mind for now. Doors firmly shut. That there is where I came from. You search the shelves for anything of use. The cheese times 2 required. Found a book about Baldock Prison. Baldock Prison is primarily divided between its north, south, east, and west wings. Situated between them is the central wing, which serves as a hub connecting to each of its subordinate structures. Additionally, the north wing, the highest among the 5, boasts a watchtower that soars above the rest of the facility. It goes without saying that this particular tower is essentially impregnable. There's something stuck in the pot. You decide to help it out. Is it a creature or a person? How about you? Ah, okay. Curses have been had. But you'll need more than the fates on your side if you hope to catch the likes of me. Now, on guard, lest you plan to let me run away screaming, in which case, be my guest. I've seen creatures like this one before. It's a type of sacred beast known as a roo. You've managed to understand them before, but this one seems capable of speaking human. What, do I have something on my snout? Wait, hold on a tick here. Who are you? Hi there, I'm just an inmate.
Huh?
Just an inmate, my big fluffy tail. It would take more than just an inmate to bust out of his cell with nary an issue. Not to mention, you don't even seem all that phased to see me speaking the tongue of men. I've got many a query for you, Sarah. For starters, what are you doing here? Explain that you've taken a job from one of the guards in order to gather intel to help you escape from the prison. For real? You've already managed to win over the guards? Tilly Valley, you're a real bully rook, if I've ever seen one. Just a traveler with a heart of gold.
Yeah.
Only the most dubious lot feel the need to make a point of how trusty they are.
ま、いいだろう。赤毛、お前いろいろと面白そうだ。どうせ右も左も分からず困ってんだろ。このグザビエ様がしばらくついていってやるよ。
The exalted Xavier. You'll find no cannier guide than yours truly when it comes to traversing this prison. I know all sorts of shortcuts and hidey holes you humans never could. I'd wager I can help you with that guard's behest, or what have you. How about a way out of here? Or lead the way then.
ありがとう。
Arigato. Aye, deal is sealed, and I can help you look for an escape path fit for humans too while we're at it. You give your thanks, then briefly introduce yourself. Adol the Adventurer, huh? A peculiar title for a peculiar fellow. Well, either way, here's to our brand new partnership, Adol. After your introductions, you once again told Xavier about your current objective. Doing so seemed to give Xavier a good idea about where to take you. After guiding you through a hidden passageway, you two finally emerged. This area seems less like a prison and more like an underground ruin of some sort. You're not too confident in the weapon you brought, but if what Xavier says is true, the intel you're seeking is somewhere up ahead. Hey, fie on thee, Rusty, my stubby little legs can't catch up that fast. The place I wanted to show you is right down this way. Let's be off. Uh-huh.
ここは昔の罠が仕掛けられたままの区画だ。特に落とし穴には 注意して進めよ。
Out of battery, huh? You don't say. I'll play with the Joy-Con in the meantime. Yeah, after I'm done playing this section and I'm back to controlling the other guys, I think I'll leave it here for tonight and maybe take a nap before I have to go back to work, because really feeling very tired. Oh, okay. Retry? Oh, okay. Ah, you can die in one go, jeez. Yeah, I guess I can tell the difference between the two. Yeah, this one has these, but I don't know, the floor is different. No, it's not actually. Or I guess it is. Because I think it did open earlier and I had to jump over. I don't need to interact with this thing anymore, no? Or maybe I do? Whoa, way! Oh well, committed suicide. Excellent. can't activate that thing. I guess I could climb here, maybe. No? Or maybe I can? Oh, come on. Looks like it should be possible. Here. If I could double jump, I could make it there, but I guess I can't. Oh, yeah, hold on. That chest, it's up there, no? Yeah, where that opening is. Makes sense. Oh, well. It's a good thing I had saved not long ago then. Whoa! Come on! Uh-huh. Ah! And I knew when I went to that corner to get that box that I was cornering myself and it may not be easy to not die. What was that shooting at me? That statue? Pick a right, yeah. I'd love to. Don't know what I got, but I'm out of here anyway. I think down that way I saw another one of those enemies that can cut you! Ugh. Over here. So what is it? Bingo! This is it. Documents are littered all across the room. It appears to be some kind of archive. The information you're looking for can likely be found here. Well, don't just stand there, Rusty. Pick up a book and get to reading. Is this normal for provision repositories? Wait, what? People shred good these days. Did they mean to say prison and that auto-translated to provision? I don't know. Rusty, wanna know how many dried apples there are in the city warehouse? Found a report of some kind. We too are deeply troubled by this. However, we have no evidence to consider it anything more than a missing persons case. You found what looks to be an expense log of the prison's construction project. Sectors allocated to us, the Hieroglyph Knights, are in dilapidated conditions. The garrison shall continue working in tandem with the Hieroglyph Knights to ensure security in the courtyard. Warden Belger. Belger. This part of the prison appears to be precisely as the map described. Even the guard's patrol schedule was explicated. Overseeing the prison side by side with the Romans, that ain't easy. Chatelard is strong enough himself to what? What? He's asking the same thing. Sorry. I must have been imagining things. Well, this is really something, even if it is just the East Wing. The layouts here include parts of the lower levels even us guards don't know about. And on top of that, it's got the patrols mapped out too, even for the nights. You're not fixing to use this thing to help you escape, are ya, redhead? Thought crossed my mind. You're a devious little rat, aren't you? But you'd have a hard time getting around even with knowledge of the patrol routes. Fact is, this place is so secure it'll practically make your head spin. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Here's your cut. You got a few good laughs in passing it around, entertaining stuff really. I don't need it anymore, so go ahead, it's all yours. Its authenticity is uncertain, but the info it holds about the outside is no doubt valuable. You decide to give it a read later on. Thanks to you, my little side gig is coming along nicely. I'll pass along any other jobs I get that might fit your fancy. Look forward to it. Oh there! I see you made it back in one piece. That was one merry little jaunt we just had, wasn't it? With you here, the prison won't be nearly as humdrum as it was before. Call on me if you ever find need of my heroic aid again, okay? You get the feeling these requests will be your best hope of gathering information. Maybe taking jobs from a corrupt prison guard isn't so bad after all. Sorry for the wait, here you are. East Wing Patrol map received. You really got it. You're really something. Did you buy up the guards? I have no obligations to answer that. I fulfilled what you asked of me. That's all there is to it. Oh. Well, at least we can go rescue that girl now. Let's head back and set up a plan with Parks. You returned to Parks to discuss the rescue plan with the rest of the Dandelion staff. You would need a way into the central wing where the prisoner was being held. After evaluating many entry routes, you decided that the East Wing route through Cloaca Maxima would be the safest. I have high confidence in our abilities, but a human couldn't use this route. This rescue mission can only be executed by Monstrums. Furthermore, we must distribute misinformation to divert the attention of the guards. Before launching the mission, ensure that you are adequately prepared. Speak to me when you're ready. Got it. I guess this is as good a spot to stop for tonight, I guess. I really do need the little extra nap before I have to leave for work, I'm afraid. Because, it's really tough to stay awake. I didn't get as much sleep as I had hoped. Anyway, take care of yourselves, people. I shall be back tomorrow. Have fun until then. See ya. Bye.